All right, what's up, guys? So it's like basically been about like 3 months since I've uploaded a video now, and I figured since I kind of wanted to put something out there today, since I'm finally on summer vacation, I figured I would do another trick tip for you guys. And the trick that I had in mind today was heel flips. Oh my goodness. So basically a heel flip is just the same thing as a kick flip, except instead of flicking with your toe, you're using your heel. And this trick, for some reason, I really despise this trick because it took me like years on and off to just learn how to do them, because I always had the problem of the board ending up going behind me instead of having it underneath me and staying on top of it, which I will go over how to prevent that from happening. But this video is going to be a lot shorter than usual, but let's get into this trick tip anyway. And of course, I'm filming this video inside in my basement because rain. It is raining outside. For 2 days it was like 95 degrees, and starting like yesterday it just started like 70s, everything dropped, and it's raining like pretty much the entire week. I only have like 1 day to skate, and that's tomorrow, and after that it's just gonna be full on freaking monsoon for like God knows how long. You do want to have a solid ollie down before you start trying this trick out. And I also suggest like learning other simpler tricks like 180s and shove-its, just to make sure that you know, like you're comfortable with your board and you kind of get a feel of like what your setup is like. But definitely have a solid ollie down. You don't want to miss out on that, because the motions are pretty much the exact same, except this time you're just flicking your foot out and making that board flip. So have a solid ollie down. So my foot placement on this trick, I know I'm doing this kind of weird that I have like furniture over here, but it's raining. I can't do anything outside. But my foot placement basically for this trick is I like to have my back foot really just the same as where I would have it for an ollie. So like right about right there. Some people like to do it right here, but for me, I like to have my back foot just right about there. My front foot, some people can heel flip with like the ball of their foot on the edge of the board and their toes really hanging out. I can't do it like that because I end up missing my flick whenever I do it, and so I have to have my foot like almost like that, sort of. This is basically my foot placement for a heel flip. Now I don't really have this trick consistent, but I have landed them twice, so it pretty much counts. And key is you want to have to pop your tail down, and then you're going to want to slide your foot up, and you want to think of kicking out that way. So you're flicking your heel off to the edge, which is going to cause like the flipping rotation. You want to think of it like, instead of like thinking of, oh, I got to slide my foot up and then kick out, just immediately think of kicking straight out, because your foot will already naturally start sliding up, and then you'll just naturally kick out, and that will really help keep your heel flip like leveled, and maybe even tweak it out a little bit and make sure that it won't rock it. And it also makes sure that like you won't end up missing your flick and end up freaking sacking on it, which is like the worst thing that you could ever do, which surprisingly and thankfully it's never happened to me yet. But that's basically how you do the trick. Now, to prevent it from ending up behind you, what I mean by that is, I don't have this on film, so I'm just gonna have to demonstrate without actually doing it, is that you do the trick, you jump, but you end up landing like this because your board lands behind you. The secret to prevent that from happening is you have to lean back heel side a little bit when you do the trick, because what that's going to do is that when you lean back heel side, the second you pop, you end up, as you flick, you end up kicking the board out in front of you as it's flipping. That'll help it stay underneath you, and then you land it. And that is if you're only having an issue of like the board constantly ending up behind you, which is an issue that I always had for some reason. But for some people, that may not always be the issue. Some people can do the trick with the board always underneath them perfectly. But if you're struggling with having the board ending up behind you, kind of lean back heel side a little bit to kind of kick the board out right in front of you the second you flick, and you should be able to land them. But yeah, that's basically all I have for this trick tip. I know it's a lot shorter than usual, but I kind of want to just make this quick and simple, just as something to put out there, since I haven't put anything out there in a long time. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I'm trying to learn more new stuff so I can do trick tips on them. I should be able to have a varial flip trick tip come out soon, but that's basically all I have for you guys today. If you guys want to see more from me, you can always hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload a new video. Hopefully now, since I'm finally out of school for the year, since I'm basically out of high school forever, hopefully I can start uploading more this summer, and we'll see what happens. But take it easy, guys. Go out there and skate if you can. I'll see you guys in the next video. Missing someone.